Imagine standing in a crowd, surrounded by the buzz of conversation, the air filled with the hum of modern technology, each person tethered to devices that promise connection, yet paradoxically deepen the void of loneliness. This is the portrait of contemporary society, where the promise of ever-present connectivity clashes with a pervasive sense of isolation. This phenomenon, often referred to as the loneliness epidemic, highlights a complex issue at the heart of modern life. Despite advancements that make expressing ourselves and reaching out easier than ever before, many feel more disconnected from genuine companionship. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that advocates for resilience and emotional fortitude, offers profound insights into this modern dilemma. The Stoics taught that true connection begins within, advocating for an inner wholeness that precludes the desperate need for external affirmation. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once mused on the importance of self-sufficiency, suggesting that the soul that sees its own self-worth has no need to seek validation elsewhere. In this exploration, we will uncover how Stoic wisdom can not only illuminate the underlying causes of modern loneliness, but also provide strategies to cultivate a fulfilling sense of belonging and peace. We will delve into how changing our relationship with ourselves and re-evaluating our interactions with the world can transform feelings of isolation into opportunities for profound personal growth and self-discovery. Join us as we navigate the complexities of loneliness through the Stoic lens, seeking not just to understand why we feel alone, but how we can find true companionship in our own company. 1. Cultivating inner contentment. The first and foundational step in addressing the loneliness epidemic through Stoic philosophy involves cultivating a deep sense of inner contentment. Stoicism teaches that external circumstances do not have to dictate our internal state. Marcus Aurelius, a sage of Stoicism, famously noted, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This perspective is crucial in today's context, where external validation is often sought after through social media and other forms of digital communication, which paradoxically can lead to greater feelings of isolation. To develop this inner contentment, begin by focusing on self-awareness. Spend time each day in reflection, considering not just your actions, but your reactions to the external world. Ask yourself, what triggers feelings of loneliness? Is it a lack of social interaction, or perhaps the quality of interactions? Reflecting on these questions helps you understand what you truly need versus what you have been conditioned to believe you need. Next, practice gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing in your life to what is present. It involves appreciating the small joys and victories of everyday life, which can significantly alter your emotional landscape. By cultivating inner contentment, you not only mitigate feelings of loneliness, but also develop a robust inner life. This inner strength enables you to enjoy solitude without feeling lonely and engage with others more meaningfully when social opportunities arise. 2. Building meaningful connections. The second lesson from Stoicism in addressing the loneliness epidemic involves building meaningful connections that transcend superficial interactions. While Stoicism emphasizes self-sufficiency, it also recognizes the value of community and the role of others in our lives. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of friendship and advised choosing friends who elevate our spirits and challenge us to be our best selves. To build meaningful connections, begin by evaluating the quality of your current relationships. Are your interactions largely surface level, or do they provide a deeper exchange of ideas, emotions, and support? Focus on cultivating relationships that offer mutual growth and understanding, rather than those based merely on convenience or habit. This might mean reaching out to old friends with whom you've had meaningful exchanges in the past, or seeking out new communities where your interests align with those of others. When engaging with friends or acquaintances, practice active listening. This involves truly paying attention to what the other person is saying rather than planning your next response while they speak. Active listening shows that you value the other person's thoughts and feelings, which can deepen the connection and make interactions more fulfilling. By actively working to build meaningful connections, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute positively to the lives of others, creating a supportive network that can sustain you through times of isolation. 3. Reframing solitude with Stoic principles. A critical lesson from Stoicism in tackling modern loneliness involves reframing our perception of solitude. While often viewed negatively in today's hyper-connected world, solitude can be a profound source of strength and self-discovery if approached with Stoic wisdom. Seneca, one of the leading Stoic philosophers, extolled the virtues of solitude for deep reflection and renewal, suggesting that it allows for introspection, which is essential for personal growth. To harness the positive aspects of solitude, start by changing your narrative around being alone. Instead of seeing it as a state of absence, lacking company, view it as an opportunity for presence with oneself. This shift in perspective opens up space for engaging in practices that enrich your inner life, such as reading, meditating, or pursuing creative hobbies. These activities not only make solitude more enjoyable, but also enhance your self-reliance and reduce the emotional weight of loneliness. Stoicism teaches the practice of self-reflection as a way to cultivate inner dialogue and fortitude. Allocate time each day to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, your actions, and their alignment with your values. By reframing solitude through Stoic principles, you transform it from a source of loneliness to a valuable period of personal growth and self-reliance. This transformation not only makes solitude more bearable, but also enriches your life, providing you with tools to engage more meaningfully with yourself and others when you do choose to connect. 5. Embracing community engagement. A vital Stoic response to the loneliness epidemic is actively engaging with and contributing to your community. Stoicism teaches that humans are fundamentally social creatures, meant to live in accordance with nature, which includes fostering connections within a community. This engagement is not only about seeking personal fulfillment, but also about fulfilling our roles as members of a larger society, which Marcus Aurelius believed was essential to living a virtuous life. To embrace community engagement effectively, start by identifying groups or activities within your local or digital spheres that resonate with your interests and values. This could range from joining local clubs, volunteering at non-profit organizations, attending community events, or participating in forums online. The key is to find spaces where you can contribute meaningfully while interacting with others. Such involvement can alleviate feelings of loneliness by building a network of acquaintances and friends who share similar passions or challenges. When engaging with these groups, bring a Stoic mindset focused on mutual benefit and the common good. Approach each interaction with the intention to listen and contribute rather than just receive support. This altruistic perspective not only enriches your experiences, but also makes you a valuable member of the community, which can strengthen your connections and reduce feelings of isolation. Moreover, consider the role of mentorship, both as a mentor and a mentee. Engaging in mentorship relationships can be profoundly fulfilling, as it allows for a meaningful exchange of knowledge, skills, and support. By embracing community engagement, you not only combat loneliness, but also enrich your life with diverse interactions and a sense of purpose. This Stoic practice reaffirms the philosophy's belief in the importance of contributing to society and finding fulfillment in our roles within larger networks of human connections. 7. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Stoicism advocates for the cultivation of emotional intelligence as a key strategy to combat loneliness and improve interpersonal relationships. Emotional intelligence, a concept echoed in Stoic teachings, involves self-awareness, empathy, and the regulation of emotions to navigate social interactions effectively. The Stoic philosopher Seneca highlighted the importance of understanding and managing one's emotions, especially in interactions with others, to maintain peace and foster mutual respect. To develop emotional intelligence, begin by increasing your self-awareness. Pay close attention to your emotional responses during various situations. Notice what triggers feelings of loneliness or disconnection and how you react to these feelings. Do you withdraw, seek reassurance, or react defensively? Understanding your emotional patterns is the first step in managing them more effectively. Next, work on your ability to regulate these emotions. Stoicism teaches that we should not be slaves to our passions, but should instead control them through reason. When you feel overwhelmed by loneliness or sadness, use Stoic techniques such as objective reasoning to challenge and moderate your emotional responses. For instance, if you feel lonely because friends have not reached out to you, consider alternative explanations such as their possible busyness, rather than interpreting it as a personal slight. By cultivating emotional intelligence, you not only improve your ability to manage loneliness, but also enhance your capacity to build and maintain fulfilling relationships. This Stoic practice not only supports personal well-being, but also contributes positively to the social fabric around you. 7. Cultivating emotional intelligence. Stoicism advocates for the cultivation of emotional intelligence as a key strategy to combat loneliness and improve interpersonal relationships. Emotional intelligence, a concept echoed in Stoic teachings, involves self-awareness, empathy, and the regulation of emotions to navigate social interactions effectively. The Stoic philosopher Seneca highlighted the importance of understanding and managing one's emotions, especially in interactions with others, to maintain peace and foster mutual respect. To develop emotional intelligence, begin by increasing your self-awareness. Pay close attention to your emotional responses during various situations. Notice what triggers feelings of loneliness or disconnection and how you react to these feelings. Do you withdraw, seek reassurance, or react defensively? Understanding your emotional patterns is the first step in managing them more effectively. Next, work on your ability to regulate these emotions. Stoicism teaches that we should not be slaves to our passions, but should instead control them through reason. When you feel overwhelmed by loneliness or sadness, use Stoic techniques such as objective reasoning to challenge and moderate your emotional responses. For instance, if you feel lonely because friends have not reached out to you, consider alternative explanations such as their possible busyness, rather than interpreting it as a personal slight. By cultivating emotional intelligence, you not only improve your ability to manage loneliness, but also enhance your capacity to build and maintain fulfilling relationships. This Stoic practice not only supports personal well-being, but also contributes positively to the social fabric around you. 8. Practicing mindfulness and presence. Incorporating mindfulness into daily life is a Stoic technique that significantly helps in managing feelings of loneliness by fostering a greater sense of presence and connectedness to the world around you. Stoicism emphasizes living in the present moment and dealing with life as it comes, without undue concern for the past or excessive worry about the future. This aligns closely with the practice of mindfulness, which involves being fully attentive to the present experience, cultivating a heightened awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, and environment. To practice mindfulness, start by engaging in regular meditation sessions. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath or a simple mantra. This practice helps center your thoughts and reduces tendencies towards rumination or anxiety about isolation, redirecting your attention to the present moment. As you become more adept at meditation, you'll likely notice an increase in your overall sense of calm and a decrease in feelings of loneliness, as you're more attuned to the nuances of your current experiences rather than absorbed by the absence of others. Through regular mindfulness practice, you develop a stronger connection with yourself and the world around you, reducing the impact of loneliness by enriching your solitary experiences and enhancing your emotional resilience. This Stoic approach not only alleviates feelings of isolation, but also transforms solitude into a productive and fulfilling aspect of life. As we conclude our exploration of the Stoic approach to overcoming the loneliness epidemic, we uncover a profound understanding that solitude need not be a source of despair, but a foundation for strength and self-discovery. Through the lessons discussed, from cultivating inner contentment and building meaningful connections to practicing mindfulness and enhancing emotional intelligence, Stoicism offers not just strategies for coping, but pathways to a richer, more resilient life. We've learned that managing loneliness isn't about filling every moment with social interaction, but about finding balance, honoring our need for community, while also embracing the tranquility of our own company. This Stoic balance equips us to navigate the complexities of modern life, where true connection often lies beneath layers of superficial interaction. Now, I turn to you, the vibrant thinkers and seekers who have joined this philosophical journey. How will you integrate these Stoic practices into your daily life to combat loneliness? Which strategies resonated most deeply with you, and how have your views on solitude and social interaction evolved? Share your reflections and insights in the comments below. Let's cultivate a community right here, not just of shared interests, but of shared growth and understanding. If this series has sparked a new perspective or kindled a renewed interest in Stoic philosophy, don't let the conversation end here. Like this discussion, subscribe to our channel for more explorations into how ancient wisdom can address modern challenges, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future discussions. Every like, every subscription, and every comment forms the threads of a growing tapestry of engaged thinkers and compassionate souls. Thank you for sharing this journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy. Until next time, keep seeking, keep reflecting, and above all, keep connecting mindfully and meaningfully.